Hello everyone, welcome back to All PC Geek. Is Android Studio failing to install on your Windows 11.25 H2 PC? Do you get red errors while downloading SDK components, or the installation just doesn't complete properly? Don't worry. In this video, I'm going to show you the complete step-by-step method to install Android Studio on Windows 11.25 H2 without errors. I'll also show you how to fix the common SDK download issue that most people get stuck on during installation. Make sure you watch this video till the end because one simple step can fix the entire problem and save you a lot of time. Let's get started. First, let's confirm our Windows version. Press the Windows key and open Settings. Go to System, then scroll down and click on About. As you can see, I'm running Windows 11 version 25 H2. This is important because some installation steps behave differently on newer Windows versions. Now the next step is to connect your PC to the internet. Make sure you have a stable connection because we will be downloading large files during this process. Now open your browser. You can use Chrome, Edge, or any browser you prefer. In the search bar, type Android Studio Download and press Enter. Click on the first result, which is the official Android developers website. Make sure you always download from the official website to avoid corrupted files or malware. Once the website opens, click on Download Android Studio. Scroll down and you will see the Terms and Conditions checkbox. Check the box to accept the terms, then click the Download button to start downloading Android Studio. Depending on your internet speed, this may take a few minutes, so just wait until it finishes. While it's downloading, let me quickly explain what Android Studio is. Android Studio is the official development environment for building Android apps. It includes all the tools you need, like the code editor, SDK, emulator, and debugging tools. Once the download is complete, open File Explorer and go to your Downloads folder. Here you will see the Android Studio setup file. Right-click on it and select Run as administrator. This ensures the installation has the required permissions and avoids errors. Now the setup window will open. Click Next to continue. Here you will see an option called Android Virtual Device. I recommend unchecking this option for now. The reason is that installing the emulator during setup can sometimes cause errors, especially on low-end PCs or newer Windows versions. Also, it increases installation time and uses more system resources. We will install and configure the emulator later in a better and more controlled way. Now click Next. Keep the default installation location unless you have a specific reason to change it. Click Next again, and then click Install. Now the installation process will begin. During this stage, Android Studio is copying necessary files, setting up the IDE environment, and preparing essential tools required for development. This may take a few minutes depending on your system speed, so just be patient and let it complete. Once the installation is finished, click Finish. Android Studio will launch automatically. Now you will see the Welcome Setup wizard. Click Next to continue. Here, select Custom Installation and click Next. Custom Setup gives you better control over the installation process. Now you will see the UI theme, yet you can choose your preferred theme, then click Next. Make sure Performance is selected in the next step. This ensures Android Studio runs efficiently on your system. Click Next. If a pop-up appears, click OK. Now Android Studio will start downloading SDK components. Click Next and accept all licenses to continue. At this stage, many users get a red error or download failure. If that happens, do not click Retry. Instead, click Cancel, then click Finish. Now I will show you the correct way to fix this problem. On the Welcome screen, click on More Actions, then select SDK Manager. When the SDK Manager opens, click OK. Now click Next, Next, and Next again. This will start downloading all required SDK components properly without errors. This method works because it bypasses the initial setup issue and installs components directly. Now wait for the download to complete. This may take some time depending on your internet speed. Once it finishes, click Apply and then click OK. And that's it. Android Studio is now successfully installed on your Windows 11 25 H2 PC without any errors. Before we end, let me give you a few important tips. If you are using a low-end PC, avoid using high Android versions in the emulator. Instead, choose Android 10 or Android 11 for better performance. Also make sure virtualization is enabled in your BIOS settings. This will significantly improve emulator speed and performance. Another tip is to close unnecessary background apps while using Android Studio, so it can use more RAM and CPU efficiently. Now let me quickly summarize everything we did. First, we checked our Windows version. Then we downloaded Android Studio from the official website. During installation, we unchecked Android Virtual Device to avoid errors. After installing, we selected Custom Setup and allowed Android Studio to configure performance settings. When the SDK download failed, we skipped it and used SDK Manager to install it manually. This is the most important step that fixes the installation problem on Windows 11 25 H2. After completing all steps, Android Studio is fully ready to use. So if you follow this method exactly, you should not face any errors. If this video helped you, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more tutorials like this. If you have any questions or face any issues, drop a comment below. I'll help you fix it. Also check the playlist on your screen for more Android Studio setup and performance tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.